Alright, course pathways. Exciting tutorial ahead. As you will see, this course consists of 4 major parts: visualization for data mining, modeling, data prep, and communication and presentation. And you can combine these modules into your own learning program. The thing is that this course has over 200 lectures and over 20 hours of content. And of course, it's very beneficial to go through everything. However, you might want to go through it in different order, or something might be an urgent requirement for you right now and you want to address that. So let's have a look at some of the template pathways that you can create using these building blocks. We're going to put the pathways on the right over here. And the first and most obvious pathway is the independent one, where you can take any of these modules by itself. And the course is structured in such a way that these modules are completely independent, so you don't have to worry about missing out on some lectures that might be required in the module that you're taking. You can simply start the module and you will safely get to the end without having to worry about a thing. So if you have a pressing need to get into one of these topics right away, feel free to do that. You will be able to get to the knowledge you need very quickly. Number 2, the full Monty. You just basically go through the full course as it's laid out, and you'll go from visualization for data mining to modeling to data prep to communication and presentation. Now, the course is structured in exactly this way because this is the most fun and engaging way to discover these topics. Option number 3 is the sequential option, where you take these modules in the sequence that they would come in a data science project. So you basically start with data prep, then you move on to visualization for data mining, then to modeling, then to communication and presentation. Now, I had the idea of putting data prep at the very start of the course, but I realized that this is the most tedious task and it does take the longest in any given data science project. So it would be a major turn-off to put it at the start of the course because it's not the most fun part of data science. So therefore, we first go through visualization and then through modeling, and then we go to data prep when we already know why we're sacrificing so much time, what the end result of our data prep will be. However, having said that, if you feel that you would like to start with data prep, please feel free and go ahead and do that. Just be warned that data prep will take quite a long time. It's the biggest module of this course. Number 4, the Explorer. Here you start with visualization for data mining, and then you proceed directly to communication and presentation. The prerequisite here is that you have to be sure that your data is clean and it's ready to be analyzed. And also through this pathway, you won't be creating any models or forecasts. So basically, you'll be skipping the part where you create a long-term solution for the problem that you've identified. Nevertheless, these insights will be very agile and you'll be able to communicate them properly to the key decision makers and take it from there. Pathway number 5 is called the modeler. So this pathway is for people who are tasked in their daily jobs to create models and deploy them. So once you already have knowledge of what goes into the model, for instance, you might be working in a bank and you already know how your credit scoring model works. So all you need to do is prepare the data, load it into a database, and then build the model for that credit scoring system. So you don't need to do any investigations, you don't need to communicate it later on, you just need to build it and deploy it, and then maintain it, assess it, and see how it goes in a year or so, then deploy the next one and so on. And that is quite a frequent type of role, and this might be very useful to some people. Number 6, the senior. So here, I mean senior data scientist. And basically, these are the lucky people that have somebody else doing their data prep for them. And of course, you have to trust these people and rely on them. But if you're sure that your data prep has been done and your data is clean, then you can totally skip the data prep part and just do the fun bits, which is the visualization for data mining, modeling, and communication and presentation. And finally, number 7, reporting services. So I've done quite a lot of work with reporting services or business intelligence units of organizations, and I've seen what the work they do, and it really fits in well with what we discuss in these 2 parts. So if you, in your role, are the data custodian in the organization, or you work closely with the data custodian, you find yourself creating reports and preparing the data to be stored in warehouses and working lots with SQL and Microsoft Visual Studio and SSIS and things like that, then you might be interested in this pathway, because here we talk exactly about that, how to store your data, how to clean it, how to prepare it, and also then you can move on straight to the communication. So basically this pathway doesn't imply any kind of analysis or data mining or modeling. Is just getting the data, putting it into the right place, and then presenting it to the right people. So those are pathways for this course. Once again, this is not an exhaustive list. You can come up with your own totally unique pathway that will suit your needs. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy the course, and I look forward to seeing you within these modules. And until next time, happy analyzing.